of Youth and Sports of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Barrister Solomon Dalong, the President of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, ably represented by the second Vice President of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, my dear brother and fellow President, Frank Obi, representative of the governing body of basketball in the world, FIBA, President Hashim Al-Hariri, Honorable Commissioner for Sports in Bayelsa State, the region which I represent on the Nigerian Basketball Federation, Honorable Periki John, General Managers of Sports Commissions, Directors of Sports here present, my very able State Basketball Chairman or their representatives, basketball stakeholders, all here present, my honorable board members of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, ladies and gentlemen of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the board members of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, it is my honor and unique privilege to welcome all our invited guests and delegates to this AGM, which is the first under the current NBBF board. The reason for holding our first AGM at this point, after the Nigerian basketball family entrusted this board with the running of affairs of basketball since 2017, is very well known to all of us. Against the backdrop of the acrimonious election of 2017, this is indeed a time for sober reflections. It is a time for us to look at all issues concerning the state of basketball in our country. The importance of this event taking place today cannot therefore be overemphasized. This gives us an opportunity of sharing ideas while also examining the past and understanding why we're transcending into the future altogether. I wish to state categorically that the present NBBF board is willing to work with each and every basketball stakeholder in Nigeria. This is devoid of any sentiments, and there is no us or them, and we will continue to do all it takes to carry everyone along. I'm therefore using this opportunity, Honorable Minister, once again to call on all basketball stakeholders of Nigeria to join hands with me and my board in order to enable Nigerian basketball attain even higher heights. One of my cardinal goals and objectives as president of NBBF is to take basketball to the grassroots. This is so that our youths and other stakeholders of the game who have been neglected so long would have the opportunity of competing effectively right at their backyards. This will invariably propel them to greater heights and meeting greater challenges at the global level. Therefore, emphasis has not only been on the senior men's and women's league, rather we have continued to strive to develop the game of basketball at all levels, in all states, and at all the strata. Permit me at this juncture to give a scorecard of some of our achievements as a board since we came into office in 2017. Within the short span of time, we have achieved the following amongst many others. We participated in and won the Women 2017 Afrobasket in Bamako, Mali. This qualified our national women's basketball team to represent Africa at the World Cup 2018 in Tenerife, Spain. The team and trophy of the Afrobasket were received by both the Honorable Minister of Sports and the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. He did this at a very special Federal Executive meeting. The same team went on to create a world record, an African record with world recognition as the first African team to reach the quarterfinals of a World Cup at a World Cup. We equally participated in the Afrobasket Men 2017 in Tunisia. We reached the finals against all odds, beating highly rated teams like Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, Cameroon, and Senegal. That was just only after 2 weeks of camping. We also participated in the 2019 FIBA World Cup African qualifiers, and after only just 4 rounds, after 4 rounds of matches, we became the first country on earth to qualify for the World Cup in China. Proudly, Nigeria hosted 2 of those 4 World Cup windows at a very, very high cost, and it is gratifying to see that the result of this is Nigerians were able to see their national players who play in the NBA play right here in Nigeria. The extra incentive for us is that the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China, for which our national team also qualified as #1 in Africa, is also the route to qualifying to the 2020 Olympic Games in Japan. At the 3-on-3 level, which is the new wave in basketball, we participated also in the Tournoi Salamatu Maiga, the 3-on-3 tournament, and under 18 for boys and girls tournament in Mali in September 2017 and 2018, as well as the African Youth Games in Algeria in 2018. Our national under 18 boys and girls team both placed second respectively. We are also billed to participate in the African Beach Games in Cape Verde in a few months. Our senior men and women 3-on-3 teams are amongst the highest ranked teams in Africa. In particular, the men were African champions in 2017 and have participated in the 2018 World Cup in Manila, Philippines, and are scheduled for another round of top competition in Puerto Rico next month. Our participation in the 3-on-3 competitions made the desired impact, and it is also an indication of the interest of the NBBF under my leadership to develop youth basketball in Nigeria. It is not a surprise, therefore, that FIBA considers Nigeria as the hotbed of the 3-on-3 basketball in Africa, which is purely based on the popularity of the event here right now, and the support of FIBA 3-on-3 department receives a lot of input from Nigeria. I will not at this juncture hesitate to take absolute pride in the development of the 3-on-3 in Nigeria, especially in the Zone 3 of FIBA Africa. My foundation, the AMK Foundation, was the spearhead in the development of this particular game right from 2012. Honorable Minister, we did organize successfully the FIBA Statisticians Course, the certificate course, in conjunction with FIBA in October 2017. The last time Nigeria held such a program was in 2003, which is about 16 years ago. This underscored our commitment to the training of our technical officials. Presently, as I speak, 9 referees and 5 technical commissioners are undertaking a FIBA-organized web examination in order to renew or obtain their FIBA licenses respectively. In the same vein, referees and technical commissioners are undergoing some further training in Abuja as I speak, within the framework of the stakeholders meeting that will take place here. The NBBF also organized successfully the FIBA Africa Zone 3 Champions Cup, the Champions Cup qualifiers in October 2017. That was in Lagos, and that was also the first time in nearly a decade. This is part of the goal set by the present NBBF board to host as many world, zonal, and sub-zonal FIBA competitions as possible. Our Nigerian clubs, the male, female, have also continued to perform credibly in the continental competitions. First Bank won back-to-back bronze medals at the FIBA Women Champions Club final rounds in 2017 and 2018. The defenders of Abuja and the Royal Hoopers of Port Harcourt qualified for the Elite 8 and the group stage of the inaugural FIBA Afro League competition, respectively. Our sponsorship portfolio, very important to the Federation, has taken quite a lot of hit. This is occasioned by the artificial crisis and distraction by the former board. However, we continue to make appreciable progress in this area. We have also maintained sponsors like Zenith Bank for the women. We recently secured for the first time in the history of the country sponsorship for the lower divisions 1 and 2 by Total ENP Nigeria. We also are looking actively to get sponsors for the Nigerian Basketball Premier League. The new Division 2 format, if I may add, provides more than 74 teams to compete at the various levels: state, divisional, conference, and the national finals. We also have sponsors like GTB who committed some support to the World Qualifying Program, and they assisted in hosting of the World Qualifiers. The Nigerian basketball family has gone through a lot within a short span. But the outcome of the results have shown commitment of the board to the greater good of Nigerian basketball and Nigerians. There may be disagreements, but present results have validated the struggle. The key here is for all to note that the NBBF presently has embarked on putting Nigeria first, along with its players. Our goal, Honorable Minister, is to represent our great country, Nigeria, as very good ambassadors to the best of our ability while running an inclusive NBBF, which we will all be proud of. This, we hope, will carry the support of all and sundry so that we can achieve those targets. My fellow stakeholders, this is the time to move forward to a period of greater responsibility and progress. To achieve this, we must all come together in truth and discard the mistakes of the past. There can be no shortcut to success, only hard work. We are one family, and we should always promote the bonds that bind us rather than what divides us. I hope that we'll use this occasion of this particular AGM to promote and foster the much needed and desired unity. At this juncture, I would like to thank the Honorable Minister of Sports for his everlasting, unending, and fatherly support that he has brought to NBBF. I thank all the stakeholders also who have endured selfless sacrifices to the development of Nigerian basketball over all these years, and I urge us to sacrifice some more and support the Lord. I also would like to thank the leadership of FIBA during our crisis, exemplified by their presence now to say, we are there now. I would like to thank also the Nigerian Olympic Committee for their constant support all this time in ensuring that what was done right was kept right. Lastly, I want to thank the Nigerian government and our president, Muhammadu Buhari, for his tenacious support to the minister and the ministry in order to establish democracy in sports. We are appreciative to all of you for the suggestions, for the directions, because without that it would have been very difficult for us to achieve what we have achieved. For the members of the media, I want to thank you for your support and urge you to continue to give positive coverage of the activities of NBBF. All that in the view for us to join hands in the task of building our nation through sports. Lastly, as a special guest, I want to thank you very much for coming. Other special guests who are here present, who have come from very far and wide, and also our able general managers and directors of sports, my constituency, the chairman of sports in the state associations. I say thank you very much for your very invaluable support for the development of Nigerian basketball. May God bless us all. Thank you.